For most of history, the samurai were not admired. They were feared, not because they were cruel, and not because they loved violence, but because they possessed something rare and dangerous, complete discipline over themselves. In a world where men were ruled by impulse, emotion, and fear, the samurai stood apart, calm when others panicked, focused when others scattered, silent when others boasted. Their strength was not loud, and that is exactly why it was unstoppable. What most people misunderstand is this: the samurai disciplines were never designed to inspire the masses. They were designed to shape a very small number of men into forces that could not be controlled. A disciplined man does not obey trends. He does not crumble under pressure. He does not beg for validation. And systems built on distraction, dependence, and emotional manipulation cannot survive men like that. This is why these disciplines faded from common knowledge, not erased but buried, passed quietly from master to disciple, written between lines, hidden in rituals instead of slogans. Because once a man learns to rule himself, no authority can easily rule him. The first discipline the samurai lived by was control over the self before control over the world. They understood something modern society avoids admitting. If you cannot control your reactions, your urges, your attention, then no amount of intelligence or strength will save you. You are already defeated, even if you don't know it yet. Victory was decided long before the sword left the sheath. It was decided in the way a man woke up, the way he ate, the way he spoke, the way he endured discomfort without complaint. A samurai trained restraint daily. He ate to nourish, not to indulge. He spoke to clarify, not to impress. He acted deliberately, never reactively. This wasn't repression, it was refinement. By removing excess, he sharpened what remained. In today's world, where impulse is celebrated and instant gratification is sold as freedom, self-control has become a radical act. But the samurai knew the truth. The man who cannot say no to himself will always say yes to weakness. The second discipline was voluntary hardship. The samurai did not wait for life to test them. They tested themselves first. Cold mornings, endless repetition, training without applause, hunger without drama. They understood that comfort dulls awareness and weakens resolve. Hardship, when chosen, becomes armor. It builds a nervous system that does not collapse when pressure arrives. Modern men often wonder why stress overwhelms them so easily. The samurai would say, it is because they have never practiced being uncomfortable. They have trained themselves to escape difficulty instead of standing inside it. Discomfort was not punishment for the samurai, it was preparation. Every controlled hardship was a message to the mind, I can endure more than I think. The third discipline was stillness under pressure. Before battle, the samurai did not hype themselves with rage or noise. They slowed their breathing, they grounded their awareness, they emptied the mind. Calm was not weakness, it was precision. A trembling hand misses, a quiet hand strikes true. When others panicked, the samurai gained clarity, and clarity, more than speed or strength, decides outcomes. In modern life, pressure arrives differently. Deadlines, conflict, uncertainty, loss. Most people meet pressure with panic. The samurai met it with stillness. When you remain calm while others react emotionally, you gain an advantage that cannot be taught in schools. You see more, you choose better, you conserve energy while others waste it. The fourth discipline was choosing one path and removing alternatives. The samurai did not live with backup identities. He did not divide himself across endless possibilities. He chose his way and committed fully. Modern life offers infinite options, and this abundance creates paralysis. The samurai understood that focus is not found by adding options, but by removing them. When there is no escape route, discipline becomes natural. When there is no plan B, attention sharpens. This is why the samurai were terrifyingly consistent. Their power did not come from talent alone, but from undivided commitment. A man walking one path will always outperform a man standing at many crossroads. The fifth discipline was detachment from outcome. This is one of the most misunderstood samurai principles. Outsiders believed samurai were reckless because they accepted death. In reality, this acceptance made them precise. Fear disappears when you stop clinging to outcomes. When a man is no longer obsessed with winning, surviving, or being praised, his actions become clean and efficient. The samurai did not fight to prove themselves. They fought to execute their duty fully. By accepting loss in advance, they removed fear from decision-making. In modern life, attachment shows up as anxiety, fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of loss. This fear slows action and distorts choices. Detachment does not mean apathy. It means acting without internal resistance. The sixth discipline was ritual over motivation. Samurai did not wait to feel inspired. They trained because it was time to train. Motivation was considered unreliable, emotional, and dangerous. Ritual was stable, predictable, relentless. They understood that the body obeys structure, not feelings. Modern men often wait for the right mood, the right energy, the right moment. The samurai knew there is no perfect moment. There is only the appointed hour. By removing emotion from discipline, they built habits that carried them through exhaustion, doubt, and fear. This is why they progressed while others stalled. Motivation fades, ritual remains. The seventh discipline was silence as strength. Samurai spoke less than they observed. They knew that words leak energy. Silence gathers it. The more a man talks, the more predictable he becomes. Silence made the samurai unreadable. It sharpened perception. It allowed them to see patterns others missed. In a noisy world where everyone feels the need to broadcast thoughts, silence has become rare. But silence is not emptiness, it is awareness. When you speak less, you listen more. When you listen more, you understand more. And when you understand more, you move with precision instead of impulse. The eighth discipline was responsibility without excuse. A samurai did not blame circumstances, fate, or other people. If something failed, it was his failure. If something succeeded, it was his responsibility to improve it further. This mindset created unstoppable momentum. There was no room for self-pity because self-pity wastes time and energy. Modern culture often encourages external blame. The samurai culture demanded internal ownership. This did not mean cruelty toward oneself, it meant honesty. A man who owns his failures can correct them. A man who blames others remains trapped. Responsibility was not a burden, it was freedom. The ninth discipline was constant refinement. Even masters trained as beginners. Ego was considered the true enemy. The moment a samurai believed he had arrived, he began to decline. Improvement never ended. There was always a cleaner movement, a calmer breath, a sharper decision. This philosophy existed long before modern productivity terms existed. Continuous refinement was not about speed, it was about depth. Small improvements compounded into overwhelming advantage over time. While others sought shortcuts, the samurai trusted the process. The 10th discipline was living as if watched by eternity. Samurai believed their ancestors were always present. This belief shaped behavior when no one else was watching. Integrity was not situational, it was constant. Every action was a reflection of lineage, honor, and continuity. When a man acts as though his choices echo beyond his lifetime, he moves differently. He does not chase cheap pleasure. He does not compromise his values for convenience. He becomes consistent, and consistency is rare. These 10 disciplines were never hidden by accident. They threatened systems built on distraction, dependence, and emotional volatility. A disciplined mind cannot be easily manipulated. A calm man cannot be easily provoked. A focused individual cannot be easily controlled. The samurai were not perfect men. They were human. They felt fear, doubt, and pain. What made them different was not the absence of weakness, but the refusal to be ruled by it. Discipline was not something they turned on in battle. It was something they lived daily, in small, quiet decisions no one applauded. Modern life pulls men in 1,000 directions: notifications, opinions, comfort, comparison. The samurai path cuts through all of it with ruthless simplicity. Control yourself, choose hardship, stay calm, commit fully, detach from outcomes, build ritual, speak less, own everything, improve constantly, act with integrity. None of these principles require ancient weapons or monasteries. They require decision, they require consistency, they require humility. That is why most people never apply them. Discipline is simple, but it is not easy. When you begin living this way, you will feel resistance. From others, from yourself. Old habits will protest. People who benefit from your distraction will feel threatened. This is normal. The samurai expected resistance. They trained for it. You do not need to announce this path. The samurai never did. Train quietly, improve silently, let results speak. Power that must be advertised is not real power. Over time, something shifts. Your reactions slow, your focus sharpens, your presence deepens. You stop seeking approval because you trust your standards. You stop chasing motivation because your rituals carry you. This is not dominance over others, it is mastery over yourself. And mastery over yourself is the only form of power that cannot be taken from you. The modern world does not need more loud men. It needs grounded ones. Men who can stand in chaos without becoming it. Men who can endure discomfort without numbing themselves. Men who can act decisively without emotional drama. This is what the samurai disciplines create. Not warriors of violence, but warriors of order. Men who bring structure where there is confusion, calm where there is panic, integrity where there is compromise. The path is not glamorous. There are no shortcuts, no viral moments, no applause in the beginning, but the results are permanent. Discipline compounds, character solidifies, presence grows. You will notice that your words carry more weight because you speak fewer of them. Your decisions become cleaner because they are not rushed. Your energy stabilizes because it is not scattered. This is the quiet power the samurai embodied. If you adopt even a few of these disciplines fully, your life will change. Not overnight, but irreversibly. The samurai did not rush transformation. They trusted time and consistency. Remember this, the world will always try to soften you. The samurai path hardens you just enough to remain flexible, aware, and alive, not brittle, not aggressive, but unshakable. Train your mind, refine your habits, honor your standards, and live as though your actions matter beyond the moment, because they do. By now you understand something most people will never grasp. The samurai disciplines were never about the past, never about armor, swords, or battlefields soaked in blood. They were about continuity, how a man remains unbroken as the world around him decays. The samurai lived in eras of instability, corruption, sudden death, and shifting loyalties, yet they cultivated inner order so precise that even chaos could not penetrate it. This is why their way survives centuries later, while empires rot into footnotes. Today, the battlefield has changed, but the war has not. The modern world attacks you differently. It does not come with steel, it comes with convenience. It does not threaten your body, it dissolves your attention. It does not demand surrender, it seduces it. Endless scrolling replaces contemplation. Constant noise replaces silence. Artificial urgency replaces meaningful effort. The result is a population exhausted without having built anything, stimulated without having grown, informed without having understood. The samurai disciplines exist now for the same reason they existed then, to prevent a man from becoming fragmented. When your attention is scattered, your will weakens. When your will weakens, your life becomes reactive. When your life becomes reactive, you are no longer living, you are being used. The samurai would see modern distraction as a subtler form of slavery, one where the chains are invisible and willingly worn. This is why discipline today is rarer and more dangerous than ever. A disciplined person in an undisciplined world becomes immune to manipulation. He does not need constant entertainment. He does not require validation. He does not wait for permission to act. He moves when it is time to move and remains still when stillness is required. He understands that peace is not the absence of struggle, but mastery within it. This is the final discipline they never wanted you to embody, to live consciously in a system designed to keep you unconscious, to wake up each day with intention instead of reaction, to train your body not for vanity but for readiness, to sharpen your mind not for argument but for clarity, to structure your days so that time works for you instead of against you. The samurai did not chase balance, they created it through order. They did not seek meaning, they embodied it through action. And they understood something modern culture avoids at all costs. Legacy is not what you say, post, or promise. It is what you repeatedly do when no one is watching. You are being watched now, not by algorithms, not by strangers, but by your future self. The man you will be in 5 years is already forming, shaped by your habits, your standards, your discipline, or lack of it. Every excuse you accept today becomes a weakness you inherit tomorrow. Every small act of discipline becomes armor you will need later. This is why the samurai trained daily even when no battle was scheduled. They knew the battle always comes eventually, inside or out. And when it does, preparation decides everything. You do not need to adopt their clothing or language. You need their posture toward life. Calm, ruthless with distractions, loyal to self-mastery, detached from applause, committed to refinement. If you integrate even one of these disciplines deeply, your life will begin to change. Integrate all of them, and your presence will change the rooms you enter. People will not know why they feel it, but they will sense it. Stability, gravity, control. This is not arrogance. This is alignment, and alignment is power. The samurai way was never meant to be loud. It was meant to endure. If you are still listening now, it means something in you recognizes this path, not as entertainment, but as a responsibility. So, here is the call, the same call every warrior eventually faces. Stop waiting to feel ready. Stop waiting for the perfect time. Stop consuming wisdom without embodying it. Choose one discipline today and practice it without compromise. Structure your morning. Eliminate one distraction. Train your body. Sit in silence. Speak less. Act more. Do it tomorrow. Then the next day. Then again, quietly, relentlessly. If this way resonates with you, if you refuse to live fragmented, distracted, and dependent, then stay on this path. Subscribe to this channel. Walk with others who choose discipline over comfort and clarity over chaos. Share this with someone who is ready to wake up, because the world does not need louder voices. It needs grounded men and women who move with intention. The samurai discipline lives only if you live it. The choice is now.